Breaking news, Ten Hag stays as Manchester United manager. As it stands, the expectation is that Manchester United will enter the 2024-25 campaign with Erik Ten Hag at the reins. Next season will mark the first full one at Sir Jim Ratcliffe's era, and while the wheels may not be in motion just as yet, his first orders of business have been certainly filled with the Old Trafford faithfuls with some optimism. Although mainstream media have made a meal out of this. Let's not kidding ourselves, second-guessing, speculating, fueling the Ten Hag campaign, linking replacements such as Southgate and Thomas Tuchel. It's clear that arrivals such as Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox, Jean-Claude Blanc, and the impending acquisition of Dan Ashworth, such highly regarded figures in the areas of work, have been vital for Ratcliffe's complete overhaul of the club hierarchy before even considering sacking the manager. More heads will roll, as reported exclusively in an exclusive article back in February. Insider reported to us suggested that an imminent changes with advent of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Dale Brailsford, and newly appointed CEO Omar Barada. Speculation surrounds the potential departure of key figures, including what we see in the departure of John Murtaugh, Technical Director Darren Fletcher, CFO Cliff Batty, Patrick Stewart, and COO Colette Roche might also be the next. Furthermore, next Wednesday, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Jean-Claude Blanc will finally present and reveal the INEOS restructuring plans. This is what we've been waiting for. We're also going to look into the transfer market as it emerged that INEOS would like to make Rabiot as his first free agent signing from Juventus. Well, I know what you're saying, but 5 players will leave and generate up to £100 million in free up wages. Who are these players? So we will talk all about the centre-backs race, and United could land Fullham's centre-back Tosin for free in the summer, and also Barcelona's Ronald Arajahu. But there is a twist in that. Of course, this is Mick Ruby. Welcome to MUFC Realist TV. Let's dive into today's top stories. But there's a big but, and we are not talking about human anatomy buts. We want you to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, stretch your arms and legs, and take a sip on your morning brew. Let's get right into the news. Let's go.
Has the Premier League ever been more challenging?
Dankjewel. I feel welcome. Dit is mijn home and I want to achieve success. Okay?
Morning. How are you all doing? Let's get right into the news. Let's start with the INEOS brief on Ten Hag's future. It came out from Athletic yesterday. And we also been reporting that Manchester United continue to insist they are planning with Ten Hag for next season. INEOS believe that United executive team above Ten Hag did not provide him with the greatest chance to succeed. The lack of clear alternatives, the cost of firing him, and hiring replacement is also factoring into Ten Hag's favor. This was a brilliant article also written by Athletic, and Athletic do tend to have, sources into the club itself rather than, the mainstream journalist that's been kind of linking us to different managers, to second guessing, fueling the Ten Hag campaign. It's also reported that INEOS will not hesitate to see if sufficient evidence that change of manager is needed, also by Athletic as well. So it makes sense, and we also did that report. It doesn't really make sense to rip the tree out the current situation. Ten Hag's not been backed by the current situation. There has not been any clear structure, but having the proper structure first in place and do the proper rebuild is going to take about 12 to 18 months to do. So it doesn't really make sense to sack the manager. So they will pretty much back him. We can see with the fire sale also, they are definitely allowing Ten Hag to say, this player would not suit us. This player needs to go. This one is on high wages. And the overall strategical review has been done. We will dive in later on in the story. Who are the players leaving and how much money will be saved in the summer? Now, in regards to the changes, the INEOS revolution, once Omar Barada arrives at Manchester United, he's expected to work in tandem with Jean-Claude Blanc on the most aspects of the commercial side of the club, as well as the stadium planning XYZ. This is reported by Muppeteers as well, but we also had the finger on the pulse. This is very interesting because Jean-Claude Blanc is taking the, interim role while we are waiting for Omar Barada, which is expected to start in the middle of June as well. So, furthermore, this is very interesting for me. This is the music for most of Manchester United fans, is that staff are informed this Tuesday on all company meetings scheduled for next Wednesday, where Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Blanc would present and plans. All the next steps for the INEOS restructure will be revealed. Now, this is what we've been waiting for. This is the manifesto. We will definitely have a structure in the way the restructure and the rebuild will go forward. Will Sir Jim Ratcliffe take full control of Manchester United? Certainly do look like. And this was reported by Adam Crafton as well. Now, if you all remember the good old Ralph Ragnick who claimed this club needs an open heart surgery, well, it looks like finally we are getting rid of everything that was appointed by Ed Woodward, a clean slate, a full clear out from the managers and above heads in certain ways. Well, Cliff Batty, the CFO, is been removed, and also Patrick Stewart. And the next line that is expected to be removed, as what we reported in our article here about in somewhere in mid-February, that Claud Roche, this chief operating officer, will also be the next one on the chopping block. Things are certainly being shaked up at Manchester United. And if you've been sleeping under the rock the past couple of days, you certainly have missed the fire sale, what Manchester United is planning to do. How we're going to generate money for the transfer window, it's all about the outs, the clearance of the wage bill. It is guaranteed that 5 players will leave this summer. We're talking about Varane, Martial, Amrabat, Evans, Heaton, and Williams are all out of the contract this summer and expected to leave Manchester United. That will just save the club £43 million in wages. Imagine then if you come in for a bid like Galatasaray is interesting to offer Casemiro, Eriksen, Sancho is also expected to leave. You might be looking at a potential 36 million a year in wages. Also adding on Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Donny, Pellistri, Magebury, Greenwood, and Lindelof is also expecting to leave, which would lead up to 19 to 20 million pounds in free wages. An effective clear out. This saves the club approximately 98 million to 100 million in wages, which can then be utilized in the transfer market. But wait, there is more. Rashford cannot be certain to stay either. A lot of players needs to go. So there might be even up to 300 million generated in wage bills and sales add-ons as well, which is damn interesting in certain ways. But United is also looking to explore the free agent market as well. Let's dive into that story. So let's go right into the story of the transfer market. And do let me know in the comments section, because Galatasaray and Fenerbahce want to sign Casemiro this summer, according to Aksam. Manchester United is also expecting Jadon Sancho to leave in the club this summer. And we saw Jadon Sancho did a man of the match performance yesterday in the Champions League. So that only adds more value to Jadon Sancho. But also, this is coming from Mike McGrath, 100%. But Newcastle remain also interested, because we are looking, remember, we're looking to the free agent market. If you're looking at the centerback position, we'll look at Tosin Atabriado as a free agent. But it's stiff competition, because Newcastle is one among that are looking to sign this brilliant centre-back for free in the summer. That is a free agent. You know, Tosin doesn't want to sort of renew his contract. He's looking to move somewhere else. And this is a perfect signing acquisition if you are looking to generate money to buy 45 million for a type of Todibo or another player that we're going to talk about as well. So let me know what you're saying as well. Fabrizio Romano reporting regarding Tosin here. This is very interesting. This is what we want to do. Astute business. Think outside the box, or be box clever. Now, in terms of Rafael Varane's successor, we need a more experienced centre-back, and one is Ronald Arajahu from Barcelona that we've been spotted. John Murtagh has been spotted there earlier last month, speaking to Barcelona agents to understand who is available for sale. Like, we've been heavily linked with it, but, Laporta has been really pressuring, him to sign a new extension contract. They are really in financial trouble, but they want to sort of pin him down to a long-term contract with lesser wages, and they give him a 4 weeks ultimatum to make up his mind. Otherwise, they're forced to sell him. Now, this is a cutback price that certainly forces the hand to Barcelona to sell. Manchester United are interested to sign him, but we're also looking somewhere else as well. Can we get him for 65 to 70 million? Can we negotiate the price? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that this is a perfect signing? A section of the FC Barcelona board believe that Ronald Arajahu should be sold, not just as a result of the club's finances, but also based on his performance. That's a big question mark. What about his performances? Now, if we stay on the defensive line, we have our academy player Alvaro Fernades, the brilliant left back, out on loan from Benfica. According to Fabrizio Romano, the 21-year-old has started just 4 out of possible 24 matches since joining the side in January window, meaning that the obligation for Benfica to sign him if he started 50% of the games cannot be fulfilled. However, they're still choosing to activate the buyout clause. To be honest, United stand to make about 6 million euros in what presumably would be a straightforward transaction between the two clubs. It become sort of a little bit of a boost for the club's financial fair play barrier, but given that they acquired Fernandez on a free transfer in 2020, Fabrizio Romano claims that Benfica aimed to sanction the deal before the scheduled date. Now, I personally would say no. I personally will hold on to Alvaro Fernandez. He's a brilliant left back, young, up and coming. Even if Benfica hasn't started in 15, they've been doing that on purpose. You know how it is. You know, if we sell him for 6 million, they will put a release clause on 100 million. You know how Benfica operates. Now, I will certainly retract Alvaro Fernandez back because left back position is what we need. And why would we go to the market to buy a young up-and-coming centre-back, what being reported for 25 million, where we actually have Alvaro Fernandez? Let me know in the comments section below. Do you reckon we should retract Alvaro Fernandez, or do you reckon we should sell him for 6 million to Benfica for the FFP reasons? Now, this is the main story of today, and this is something that don't really want to go away. This is hot from the press that Rabiot is on a free. INEOS is looking to make the first summer transfer acquisition by looking at the players that are on a free, but also remember they are looking for players that have 1 year left on his contract. And Rabiot is something that HAG has been acquiring before. We've seen that John Murta has been snubbed by Veronique, his mother, that is also his agent. She wants high wages for her son, but Rabiot has been doing madness at Juventus as a hybrid 6 and 8. So Manchester United are pressing and moving strongly to bring in Adrian Rabiot to the club on a free transfer this summer. This is according to La Stampa. We are sports witness. Let me know in the comment section below, because we need reinforcement. You know, barring that we are getting rid of a lot of wages, we can afford a Rabiot, and he's a workhorse off the ball, but also a threat on set pieces with his head. He is something that United might really look for in covering white spaces to play that high intensity press as well. Let me know in the comment section, would you take Rabiot to United? And also, would you take Ronald Arajahu to United as the preferred senior centre-back replacement for Rafael Varane? And that pretty much summarize and add up all the news for today at mufcrealisttv. Please go check out all these articles. It's all there on the website. Go visit mufcrealisttv. You can also do your match prediction, player of the ratings, read all the news, watch all the latest videos. It's there for you as an ultimate experience as a Manchester United fan. Later on, we will be back with no other than Jay Daly with What's the Crack. It's the Jay Daly show today, the Realist Jay Daly, with myself, Jarvis Cocker, 9 p.m. UK time. This has been Mick Ruby, of course, having my say. Hopefully I made you a better day. So please do not forget to like and subscribe to this video, hit that notification button, and we shall see you to the next one. Glory, glory Manchester United, and remember, Glazers out. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.